Welcome to this exploration on the profound wisdom and spiritual insights of the divine Pymander, or the vision of Thoth. The divine Pymander is one of the earliest Hermetic writings that is still in existence. While probably not in its original form, having been remodeled during the first centuries of the Christian era and incorrectly translated since, this work undoubtedly contains many of the original concepts of the Hermetic cultus. It consists of 17 fragmentary writings gathered and put forth as one work. The second book of the divine Pomander, named Pomanders, or the Vision, describes the method by which the divine wisdom was first revealed to Thoth. Commentaries based upon the esoteric philosophy of the ancient Egyptians have been added, together with amplifications derived partly from other Hermetic fragments and partly from the secret Arcanum of the Hermetic sciences. Thoth, upon entering meditation, prayer, and secret instructions of the temple, freed his higher consciousness from the bondage of his bodily senses. Once released, his divine nature revealed to him the mysteries of the transcendental spheres. He beheld the great dragon Pomanders, the mind of the universe, the creative intelligence, and the absolute emperor of all. Through direct communication with Pomanders, the following revelations were bestowed on Thoth. Let him that is endued with mind know himself to be immortal, and that the cause of death is the love of the body. He who has recognized himself enters into the state of good. He who through the error of attachment loves his body abides wandering in darkness, sensing and suffering the things of death. But he who realizes that the body is but the tomb of his soul rises to immortality. To the ignorant, the body is supreme, and they are incapable of realizing the immortality that is within them. Knowing only the body which is subject to death, they believe in death because they worship that substance which is the cause and reality of death. Because the Father of all things consists of life and light, whereof man is made, if a man shall learn and understand the nature of life and light, then he shall pass into the eternity of life and light. I thought, the Father of the Word, the mind, come only unto men that are holy and good, pure and merciful, that live piously. And my presence is an inspiration and a help to them, for when I come, they immediately know all things and adore the universal Father. Before such wise and philosophic ones die, they learn to renounce their senses, knowing that these are the enemies of their immortal souls. I will not permit the evil senses to control the bodies of those who love me, nor will I allow evil emotions and evil thoughts to enter them. I become as a doorkeeper and shut out evil, protecting the wise from their own lower nature. But to the wicked, the envious and the covetous, I come not, for such cannot understand the mysteries of mind. Therefore, I am unwelcome. I leave them to the avenging demon that they are making in their own souls, for evil each day increases itself and torments man more sharply. And each evil deed adds to the preceding evil deeds until finally evil destroys itself. The punishment of desire is the agony of unfulfillment. At death, the material body of man returns to the elements which it came. The invisible divine man ascends to the source from whence he came, namely the eighth sphere. The evil passes to the dwelling place of the demon, and the senses, feelings, desires, and body passions return to their source, namely the seven governors, whose natures in the lower man destroy, but in the invisible spiritual man give life. After the lower nature has returned to the brutishness, the higher struggles again to regain its spiritual estate. It ascends the seven rings upon which sit the seven governors, and returns to each their lower powers in this manner. Upon the first ring sits the moon, where the ability to increase and diminish are returned. The second, Mercury. Here machinations, deceit, and craftiness are returned. Third, Venus returned are lusts and passions. Fourth, the Sun. Ambitions are returned. Note geocentrism, or an Earth-centered solar system, is part of Hermetic teachings, where the Sun orbits the Earth rather than the contrary. Fifth, Mars. Returned are rashness and profane boldness. Sixth, Jupiter. The sense of accumulation and riches are returned. Seventh, Saturn. At the gate of chaos, falsehood and evil plotting are returned. Then, being naked of all the accumulations of the 7 rings, the soul comes to the 8th sphere, the ring of the fixed stars. Here, freed of all illusion, it dwells in the light. Behold, O Thoth, there is a great mystery in the 8th sphere, for the Milky Way is the seed ground of souls. From it they drop into the rings, and to the Milky Way they return again from the wheels of Saturn. But some cannot climb the 7-runged ladders of the rings, so they wander in darkness below and are swept into eternity with the illusion of sense and earthiness. The path to immortality is hard, and only a few find it. The rest await the great day when the wheels of the universe shall be stopped and the immortal sparks shall escape from the sheath of substance. Woe unto those who wait, for they must return again, unconscious and unknowing to the seed ground of stars, and await a new beginning. The vision of Thoth, like nearly all of his writings, is an allegorical exposition of great philosophic and mystic truths, and its hidden meaning may be comprehended only by those who have been raised into the presence of the true mind.